I've read an article the other day about Charlie Morrison, the CEO of Jersey Mike's, that made me so excited because it was a perfect example of what I talk about all of the time. And this in particular was about how Charlie handles his town halls, his all employee meetings. And he has a question or suggestion box like most everybody does. But here's what he does differently. He purposely does not prepare or even see those questions before he gets on stage. So he actually takes them out. And when he answers them, he is signaling to his employees, look, I'm going to give you my answer from in here, not from something corporate comms wrote that got run past all the people. That's a bunch of big language and BS, but truly how he feels about that. And he knows that some of those he's going to have to stop and think, and he might not know the answer. And that's even better. I see this all of the time, whether it's in a panel conversation that you're prepping for an event where people are like, oh, we need to get them all the questions. And then people like get out the note cards and write down all the answers. There is no better way to make a crappier panel than to over prepare. Because what happens when you do that, it's impossible to give that feeling to act like it's coming from here. You also start to write down and words that you normally wouldn't use. You revert to sounding smart versus sounding like yourself. And so, in many of these situations, a little bit differently than Charlie, I always suggest being sort of what I call half intelligent, half ignorant, like finding that line between being prepared. Maybe it's a set of bullets, it's a structure that you want to operate under when you're going into a board meeting, a sales presentation, all employee meeting, but don't over prepare. Instead of preparing what you're going to say, I want you to prepare your mindset. I want you to really stop and think, I want to go into this meeting, into this situation, and I want to give them stuff from here. The best way to serve them is to do that with a little bit of mess, a little bit of imperfection, a little bit of normal speak so that they understand it's coming from here. So here's your permission slip. If you want to be a great leader, if you want to be an authentic leader, if you want to be that leader that people follow you, if only out of curiosity, to semi-quote Colin Powell, then don't over prepare. Be ready to talk from here.